southbound. I'm about to jump up here on 285. Anytime you're going through Atlanta, you've got to take the 285 bypass to go around Atlanta. No 18 wheels or anything over 6 wheels is not allowed to go through downtown Atlanta. So I'm going to be taking this around 285 here in a second and show y'all what it looks like riding around Atlanta. The biggest thing about driving an 18-wheeler in traffic is that, or in any major city or anywhere, is that you want to keep your distance from everybody. You don't want to ride up on them. Things happen in a minute, especially here in Atlanta. Atlanta traffic can be crazy. It's okay right this second, but it can change in a heartbeat. Being in Atlanta, you never know if you're going to get through it in 30 minutes or if you're going to get through it in 4 hours. So always prepare yourself when you're coming through Atlanta. You never know. The best time to take it is either early in the morning or late at night. I'm kind of chancing it right now going through it this time, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't help it, you know. But you want to keep your distance from people. Give yourself plenty of room in and out. You don't want to just ride up on somebody. You want to make sure that you've got plenty of room to maneuver around to get where you need to be. I appreciate all y'all watching. So I got some good news. Over the weekend, I was trying to raise money up to get a better camera. I was going to try to get like a GoPro instead of using this old phone. And we raised $85 over the weekend, but that's not even the best thing. People were cash apping me, you know, money, $5, $10. My goal was to get a GoPro, which are like $300 or $400. But I had a guy named Georgia Rob yesterday. He said that he bought me a GoPro and he's mailing it to Rosedale. So that is awesome. Very awesome for him to do that. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put a link to his foundation. He has a truck foundation. And he said, look, Shawnee, any money that you raise is if you want to donate it to him. I don't have the website listed, so I'm gonna put it in the description of the video, y'all. But it's for needy families. Basically for trucker families that need help. So I got to get over right here. I'm trying to get over. These people just will not let you over. I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, and that's crossing this white line right here. I should have already been prepared to over. Sometimes people just will not let you over. All right, so we're going southbound right here. Sometimes Atlanta, you're going to have to fight to get over to. If you try to get over, just put your blinker on, keep it on for a long period of time if you have to. Just make sure you got plenty of room. So yeah, anything y'all want to donate, y'all can donate to that foundation. That'd be great. I'll put that link on there. It doesn't go to me. It helps like if spouses lost their husband, or you know, if a truck driver's disabled, needs some help. It's pretty cool. So, but I appreciate every one of y'all that's chipped in to help me do that, and thank you, Georgia Rob, for actually stepping up and buying that camera for me. I really appreciate it. It was really heartfelt. And like I said, the people who donated the money for the $85, I'm going to send that to his foundation. So God bless every one of y'all. All right, so here we are on 285. How's everybody doing out there this morning? Everybody doing good? Let me know in the comments. Everybody had a great weekend? I know I had a good weekend. You gotta watch it when you're going down through here, down 285. You see how it says no trucks over 6 wheels allowed in the left 2 lanes? You gotta pay attention to that, y'all, because a lot of times you won't think about it and you're not allowed in the left 2 lanes. Not just for our left lane, but it says left 2 lanes. So I can be in these 2 right lanes, but I can't, and no trucks can be over to the left 2 over there. So you have to make sure that you're not riding over in those lanes. That'll get you messed up. Next week's Blitz Week, y'all. Y'all don't know what Blitz Week is. That's they call it Blitz Week. DOT is going to be out, and they're going to be looking for people with ABS problems and cargo securement. So if you've got an ABS light on your truck or trailer, you need to make sure you're getting that fixed, because DOT is going to be out. They're going to be DOTing, pulling people over, pulling you in the scale house. Make sure you're prepared for that. If you're a flatbed or any type of cargo, make sure it's secured right, because they're going to be looking for that. I'm trying to save y'all some time and save y'all some money, so make sure y'all prepared. So you see how I'm keeping my distance from this extra truck up here? I'm just trying to stay back. Because a lot of times you'll be driving around Atlanta and you'll be on 285 and traffic will just come to a complete stop. And we'll come to and if you're not paying attention, you'll run right in the back of a trailer. You definitely don't want to do that. Definitely don't. So keep your distance. Slow is the way to go. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you good talk here. You want to become a million-mile safe driver, keep your distance from people. Watch them lane changes. That guy's in the wrong lane there, Big Prime. There's more to Prime than a truckload more. Amazon. That's what it says. Yeah, more to get you a ticket up there if you ain't careful. You allowed to be and left 2 lanes out, Prime. Read the signs, big dog. Which I really don't care what he does. He can be in the left lane if he wants to. It's his ticket. I'm just trying to teach y'all my subscribers how to not get a ticket. That's what this video is about, is how to get to Atlanta safely. Get to Atlanta safely, stay in your lane. I stay like, look, I'm like an old riverboat over here. Just chug-a-lug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shane said Atlanta can be a disaster at time. Man, it definitely can. It definitely can. You're right, Shane. It can be a definite disaster. Right now, it seems to be going smooth, so just keep my distance, stay in this lane. This is the best. Merging on, and you're not allowed to be in the 2 left lane. Now, up and again in a minute, once it gets to a major intersection like 85 or 75, 20, you are allowed to be in the other lanes. Just right the second it came, but that ends up here. I could be in that lane here in a minute. I think it might be now. Looking for the sign. Oh, you're totally correct. Totally. That's right, Shane. You said the 4-wheelers will cut you off. That's correct. They will. So I kind of just stay in this lane right here for a minute until I'm allowed to get over a lane. Leave this guy in the far left lane coming around. Y'all see that guy? Go get him, flatbed. All right, now it says, all right, look at the sign. There, it's clear as can be. No trucks over 6 wheels allowed in 2 left lanes. All these trucks to the left of me are under violation. If DOT seen it, they would get every one of them. And they may come through here 1,000 times like that, but the one time they couldn't come through, what? I do not want to get a ticket for being in the wrong lane. That is just dumb. So y'all new CDL drivers watching this video, pay attention to your signs. You're not supposed to do that. Pay attention to the people in front of you. Watch everything around you. Always scan to the left, to the right, making sure. So I got this merging traffic over to the right. I'm just going to sing right here. Look at this car. He's like, just keep my distance. That's the main thing. Just keep your distance. You ain't got to be afraid to drive in traffic. Just get, stay in your lane, big dog. That's all. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up. Now, like I said, once we get closer to 85, it'll open up and I can get in both lanes. But definitely not right now. I'm telling you, we see DOT, they're gonna grab them. I was coming through the other day in the Fulton County, got them. But you gotta watch these 4-wheelers. When I say 4-wheelers, y'all know what 4-wheelers are? for y'all don't know what four-wheelers are, four-wheeler is anything that's got four wheels. It's a four-wheeler. It's a car, it's a van, it's a truck. It's even that souped-up F-250 as long as it's a F-150 as long as it got four wheels. It's a four-wheeler. So, yeah, when I say watch out for four-wheelers, that means watch out for the cars. You know, sometimes they don't know that we can't stop. You know, the public don't know how hard it is for us to stop these trucks. They'll pull out and stop on a dime, not even thinking about it, you know. They'll come through your blind spots. So you're the professional driver. You've got to be professional about it and pay attention. If you're just watching me live or just joining in, we're on I-285 in Atlanta going around the bypass. Trying to show these truck drivers how to drive, how to get to Atlanta without wrecking and get a ticket. So far we've learned that we're not supposed to be in those left two lanes. Also, we've learned if you're going down through Atlanta, you have to take the 285 bypass. You're not allowed to drive straight through Atlanta, y'all. 285 is a circle. It's a perimeter that goes around Atlanta. You have to jump on that perimeter if you got 6 wheels or more. You're not allowed to just cut through town. They will get you for that. So when you're coming in Atlanta, make sure you're taking the bypass around to jump back on. If you're doing 75 south, you take the bypass around to get back on 75 again. Also, you're not allowed to be in those 2 left lanes unless you're coming up on another interstate. Like right now, we're about to come up on 85. It should allow me to go in that lane here in a minute. It was 2 left lanes. It should go to 1 left lane. Let's see what it says up here now. All right, there's a sign. Y'all see it? It says no trucks over allowed in left lane. So now I can get over a lane. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go put my blinker on. I'm going to put it on for several seconds. Now, see that car is 4-wheelers. You can't see it, but they're just shooting on around me. Then I'm going to make it really easy to go across. See how I'm taking my time to get over this lane? You don't do no herky-jerky. But you watch it through the mirror the whole time. Always watch that mirror because these people will come right around you. And when you're not paying attention, you'll run right into them. So I'm following 285 to get to 75. But I went and got over here because all these people over here are going to start trying to get over to the right. Trying to get to 85. So I'm just going to chill in this lane for a minute. Until we get past this 85 intersection, then I'm going to start working my way back over to the right. Yeah, he said size, Diana says size matters. That's right. In this case it does. That is right. Yeah, Shane, coming to Atlanta's best at night. I agree, but even then you get messed up, but yeah, but night's the best time to come to Atlanta. Zoom right through it. I remember coming through here when I was a kid. For some reason, this right here, this whole intersection right here, my dad, you know, he's a painter. He paints in commercial buildings, and I would ride with him to work when I was younger, you know, 5, 6, 7 years old. And I remember when we get to this exit, I feel like we were far away or either on the way back home. I remember going through here. Alright, so now I'm going to start working my way over this way. We got some merger traffic coming on, but there's a reason why I'm getting in this lane. I'll show you in a second. 75 is coming up at about 3.6 miles, 3.5 miles, something like that. And you want to be over. You don't want to have to try to fight. A lot of people try to get on 75 up here. So if you're going 75 south, it's best is to go ahead and get over in this lane here. And I'll show you why. I said we're about 3 miles away from it though. Keep your distance from the people in front of you. So, city driving, lane changes are important. following distance are important. Following these signs are important, but knowing where you're going. I've got my GPS on, but I'm also watching these signs up here too. Just because the GPS is, I'm paying attention to what the signs say too, because sometimes construction work changes. We have things that happen, so you gotta pay attention.
Take exit 58.
You can't just follow the GPS blindly.
South.
So I'm 2 miles from 75. I'm gonna go ahead and put my blinker on. I'm gonna go ahead and get over again. I'm gonna have my blinker on for at least 3 seconds before I start getting over. Then I'm gonna slowly get over. You wanted to make 10-second lane changes, 3 to 4 seconds in the blinker, and then the other 4 to 5 seconds to actually change lanes. Change very slowly, and then watch in your mirror when you drive. Pay attention to that passenger mirror or whatever mirror you're changing in, because even though you're halfway in the lane, people will run right around you, and they'll try to jump in your lanes, and that's how you have an accident. You have an incident, it'll be your fault. They think they can shoot on around you real quick, so they don't want you in front of. They don't want you in front of, so they try to shoot around you real quick, which is crazy. Alright, so we got 1 1/4 miles. We're coming up on 75. But this cool tunnel right here, actually the airplanes land on this. It's in Atlanta, the international airport. That's the largest airport in the world, y'all. Right here in Atlanta. And this is part of the runway right here. Kind of cool, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that lane. So I'm gonna put the blinker on for 3 seconds. And then I'm going to ease over slowly, just watching my mirror to the right, watching my mirror, blinker's still on. Once I get in there, totally in there, then I'll just turn the blinker off. You don't want to just jump. You don't want to jump in the lane. Now, the reason I'm already in this lane is because if 2 lanes over, sometimes it backs up, and then you'll fight. See, if I was 2 lanes over right now, I'd be fighting to get in right here. See how 75 goes off? And I don't want to have to fight and cross these white lines just to get over in this lane. Now, there's a car right there. Normally I would get over, but we're going to slow down to the car on the bottom of my right because there's somebody to the left of me. When there's a vehicle on the side of the road, you just slow down. If you can't get over, if you can get over, get over. But if you can't, just slow down. Not a big deal. Just slow down's all. Don't go sitting faster. All right, so when you're up here, what happens is 75 is going to split again.
Right to I-75 south, then keep left.
So if you're in this far left lane, you're going to miss 75 because that's going to go 75 north. So that's why I'm all the way right here. Now, what I normally do is I stick in the middle lane. I'm going to show you why. If you're going south, you want to be in the middle lane right here. If you're in the left, you could get screwed because you'll be stuck going north, and you got to fight your way over. You know, when I first came down, like, oh, I gotta get over, and then you mess up. If that happens, you just keep going straight and then turn back around. Don't force it. The reason I stayed in this lane and not getting the right lane is because this lane up here ends. I know that because my sign. And then I got to merge again. So I'm going to stay right here in this left lane. Traffic is slowing down. You see the brake lights. You always want to look for brake lights ahead, so you already know. Sign says lane ends, merge left. People are just going to try to shoot around you. So put your blinker on, got to start merging. Alright, looks like there's an accident up ahead or somebody's broke down. I'm going to try to go ahead and get over and get away from them. There's a plane coming down. Look at that plane coming down. Now I'm merging back on the 75 now. Right lane ends. Pay attention to your signs. There's people coming around me right now on the right lane. You'll see these 4-wheelers coming around and the lane's ending. There's no sign that says lane ends. So boom, these 4-wheelers are going to come around me and that lane's going to end up here. Best to go ahead and get over it. Alright. I don't like being on this far right lane, so I'm going to go ahead and get over to this next one. Blinkers on. They know that I'm going to slowly get over. Make sure nobody's coming around on me.
Continue on I-75.
That completes the lane change. Alright, next sign says no trucks allowed in 2 left lanes. I can be in these either 2 right, but I can't be in those 2 left lanes. As simple as that, y'all. Don't be in those 2 left lanes. I like riding right here instead of riding in the far right lane because people try to merge in. So I try to ride right here. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all get any value out of this, hit the like button. This is like a training video of getting in and out of around Atlanta. So now I'm on 75, so I'm just going to drive 75 straight all the way to Florida, big dog. Well, when I get to Macon, there's a bypass around Macon too. It's a little shorter, but kind of road. So I'm gonna be on this highway for a long time. So I'm just gonna chill right here in this lane, follow the signs, watch the traffic in front of me, make sure that if people start slowing down, you still will run into folks coming down this way. You'll come up here to McDonough, Georgia, traffic can be just dead stop. So be careful with your distance and keep your eyes focused. You should always do that in any situation, especially in Atlanta. Things can change in a heartbeat. Now, we got through it pretty good. I'm totally not all the way out of Atlanta. I say until you get past McDonough. But other than that, I think we got through Atlanta pretty good, y'all. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Trucking Tom says I do the same thing, brother. Just hang out right here. Just be slow, but don't worry. Don't not let, if I tell y'all anything, man, don't let other people drive your truck. You're the captain of your ship. Just hang out in this lane. You know what? I'll be like a big old riverboat. Just you don't like it, go around me. But I'm going to stay right here and slow and steady going to win the race. You know what I'm saying? But in any city, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. An accident can just boom happen at any moment. That's real talk. For real. Well, I appreciate y'all watching, y'all. Appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. If you got any value from this at all, hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps us keep promoting the videos. If you haven't joined Trucker Sunday, every Sunday around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I try to do a Trucker Sunday, which I don't claim to be a preacher, but I do read the Bible, and I bring you God's Word every Sunday. If you're interested in seeing that and hearing some God's Word, please join me with it. I try to get a good message to help people out with it. We're not always can be in church. We're out here on the road. And you can go to church anywhere. You don't have to be at a church or sanctuary or a temple. Your church can be in your truck, at a truck stop, wherever. So please join me and support the channel by coming and showing up every Sunday. Or go back and watch some of Trucker Sunday videos. Also, every Friday night at 8 p.m. at Sean Talks Trucking. I try to have a new guest on every week. Something I just started a while back. So I'll keep y'all informed on that. Appreciate it. A shout out to all the people who helped me raise money the other day. We raised up to $85. We're trying to get a GoPro camera. We raised $85 over the weekend, which now I'm going to turn around and donate that to a trucker charity, because this trucker charity guy, George Robb, that's a foundation, he actually bought me a GoPro and is mailing it to Rosedale. How cool is that? So the $85 that I raised through my Cash App, I'm actually going to send to the Trucker Foundation, and I'll put a link to that at the bottom of the video. So appreciate all y'all watching. Appreciate y'all subscribing. I'm going to get on through here. We're going to keep on trucking. Let's get it.